Hello everyone, this is Wealth Accumulation Channel. Mention Jobs. Many people will immediately think of Apple. Indeed, his innovation in the field of technology. Still admired by everyone to this day. Jobs will technology change life throughout life. Let work take up most of your life. Therefore, so that more people admire his cognition and creativity. It also enriched his own personality charm. Read these 6 sentences of Jobs, only to discover that everyone's fate hidden in their own cognition. The most important decision in your life is not what you do, but what you don't do. Jobs advocated focus and extreme frugality throughout his life. Because of this, almost all of Apple's product innovations are being removed. They respected the use of user experience, adheres to the principle that less is more. When it returned to Apple from Pixar, Jobs' first big move, it is to cut off 70% of Apple's product line. In his opinion, the value of high-quality product experience to the company much better than short-term business profits. It is this abandonment make the development direction of the whole company more clear. Shares rose 33% as a result. Sometimes giving up is not escaping. Instead, remind yourself more firmly of what you really need. Hard work and persistence. Maybe it can bring us closer to success. But what really determines success? Or the judgment and choice of the bottom line? Mencius said that if a person does not do something, then he can do something. An upright person. If there is no conscience to support in the middle, it's hard to get a foothold in the world. Whether it's a person or a job. Learn to assess the situation. Deciding whether to choose is the key to trouble. Strategies keep the bottom line of human beings and keep the face of life to any field as long as you don't do it. What you learn is always just scratching the surface. 1992. When Jobs spoke at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, he talked about, if you want to make achievements in a field, be fully involved in a project. See your own thoughts. Take root step by step at different stages. Even if I sometimes get scars all over my body due to mistakes, you can still get up strong again and again. Gallbladder, just keep going forward. Otherwise, all we'll ever learn is superficial. The fairest thing in this world is time. The most unfair thing is time. How do you treat each moment? What kind of life will be achieved? Want to make oneself invincible? Know how to be irreplaceable in a certain field. Take every opportunity to add value to yourself. Use all your time to cultivate yourself. The gap between people. Also in this bit by bit, gradually open, there is a saying that diligent study is like a seedling in spring. I don't see it growing day by day. Dropping out of school is like sharpening a knife when you don't see the loss. Life is not long. Rather than caring about everything, focus on one thing. Find the right direction, continue to cultivate and improve yourself. After a long resignation, you will surely reap a completely different life. 3. During the first 30 years of your life you form habits. In the last 30 years of your life, your habits determine you. I saw a survey on the internet that took 5 years. Examine why the poor are poor. Why the rich are rich. Finally found out. Rich people have some good habits in common. And these habits are rare in the poor. These habits are regular reading and insisting on getting up early. Spend 30 to 40 minutes a day thinking about problems. Don't follow the crowd blindly. One's own destiny is hidden in one's habits. Really great people know how to control their habits. Let yourself realize self-added value in good habits. A reader once wrote a letter to Zhu Guoping. Ask how to live your life well. Zhu Guoping only replied 4 words: management habits. Bad habit. No matter how strong you are still weak. No matter how high the damage is, it's hard to get rid of mediocrity. Only little bits of positive accumulation. Only then can water drop through stone and quit bad habits. Continue to grow. From now on, cultivate some real good habits. 5 minutes ahead of time. You will suddenly find that the original opportunity is by your side. Start tidying up with the little things around you. Good luck in life after tidying up also comes uninvited. Stop staying up late and stick to getting up early. Good pace of life. Let us have more courage to face the haze in life. After little by little continuous efforts, good habits have already taken us away from life's difficulties. For time is limited. So don't waste your time walking someone else's way. Most people in life want to be recognized. A pleasing life has become what others expect. I don't know. Create your own life plan according to the requirements of others. Will only sink into deeper spiritual friction. Other people's maps are wonderful. It is also difficult to have a life coordinate that suits you. False efforts will only hurt yourself in the end. I once read a passage on the internet that the starry sky is beautiful. Because every star has its own trajectory. The reason why the rainbow is gorgeous. Because every color has its place. And life is beautiful. It's because everyone lives at their own pace. Everything in the bustling world becomes fun. It is precisely because each follows its own laws of operation. Instead of wasting time mechanically resetting yourself, why not use your strengths to create and build your unique self? Use other people's ideas as a reference. Live according to your own mind. Know how to abide by your heart and stick to yourself. Only then can we grow upwards in our own years. 5. The best mentors are not telling the answers, but ask people. Ma Dong says, our life is often because we see a boat, while ignoring a river. Emphatically. Actually, most people's thinking is inherently lazy. When you have a problem, our first instinct is not to come up with facts, countermeasures, intuitive judgment based on inherent experience. If things go on like this, the problem cannot be solved fundamentally. People also slowly become solidified. Ask why. Learn to get to the root cause behind problems. In many cases, it determines whether a person's cognitive growth or not is often the solution to the problem. Thinking about details. When you actively think about problems, explore the essence of the problem from a global perspective. Many answers will also be revealed in thinking. As the saying goes, a person's way of thinking determines the way he sees the world. In case of trouble, learn to ask questions. Know how to think deeply. When you break the inherent cognition of the brain, looking through the walls of thinking, many do not understand. Unthinkable things will naturally be solved. 6. Face the world like a newborn, always full of curiosity and thirst for knowledge. In a lecture at Stanford University, Jobs mentioned that the weak chicken is as humble as a fool. And he did. Jobs knew how to clear his achievements. In the team, he often looks to his predecessors at Apple for their experience. Externally, he often meets entrepreneurs he admires. Learn how to run your company better. It is this empty glass attitude. Keep Jobs light at all times. Constantly challenged new beginnings. Finally achieved his legendary life. French writer Zola says, "The whole meaning of life lies in the endless exploration of the unknown, is to continuously add more knowledge. Always curious about the world is the evolutionary instinct of species. It is the driving force for a person's continuous growth. Blindly immersed in the aura of the past, destined to be unable to achieve the second leap in life. The more high tempo the moment. Keep a beginner's mind at all times. Keep breaking through yourself. Reinvent yourself with the times. Only then can we regain the initiative in life. Bottlenecks in life are always coming one after another. Only fast restart. Rapid evolution can make the road wider and wider." Jobs once mentioned in a speech, "Written cognition is always a superficial two-dimensional plane. Only the knowledge of personal experience. It is a vivid three-dimensional." Indeed. Different heights of cognition see the world is also very different. In life, we often face dilemmas. Not hard enough. It's that our cognition has encountered a bottleneck. The correct cognitive mode is far more important than hard work. Life is few tens. I hope you and I can break through self-upgrading cognition. Usher in a rebirth of life. This is Wealth Accumulation Channel. See you next time.